Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about my journey to guidance, essentially how Allah chose me for the religion of Al-Islam. And basically I've already shared some of the story, but in this video I'm just going to go into more or less the why. Why would God choose anyone at all in the first place? I mean, what's the condition for someone to essentially receive guidance, as opposed to someone whose heart may be shut off from this baraka, right? So for me, at the time, I was very desperate for something bigger, something greater than myself, and basically. I spent a lot of time by myself. I spent a lot of time basically yearning, asking countless questions after countless questions. Why were certain things happening to me? Where was the justice? Where was the goodness? What was the reason for any of the turmoil that we go through as humans? And it was in these quiet moments that I essentially found guidance. And I believe that having this essential struggle with the nature of reality is essentially one of the essentials for God to show mercy on us and to actually impart hidayah to us. We need to be quite desperate for Him. We need to be desperate for something bigger, and we need to want something greater than the present life. I mean, when we're just satisfied with what this life can give us, essentially that's as far as our reality is going to go. But if we are desperate for something more, for something bigger, then I believe if we have this condition, then God will essentially reach out to us, right? So that's basically what I believe was the preconditions for Allah choosing me for the religion of Islam. And also, I think a big thing was essentially being in the right place. I mean, I was in Dubai at the time, and I was surrounded by masjids, by people wearing Islamic clothes. I would hear the adhan play 5 times a day. I mean, you kind of knew a little bit about the religion, such as no drinking and no pork, and kind of knew a little bit about how women were treated as well, how you had to show them respect and things like that. And just being in this environment was very, very eye-opening for one, but it also, I believe, it opens the heart. I mean, when you're surrounded by Islam, not only in word but also in deed, I believe that these are the things that actually cause the heart to open. When you see all these things happen and you question it and you think, okay, well, what's the bigger picture here? So actually being in the right place and meeting the right people and having the right mindset as well. When you want to know, why are these people praying at these masjids? What are they actually doing? And when you have this curiosity about yourself, I believe that this is when God will show you guidance as well. So that's what I believe is what brought me to Islam, and that's how I believe I had this revelation of the Shahada actually coming into my mind. There is no God but God, and Muhammad is his one true prophet. Now, I know that this is what happened to me the first time that I received guidance and came into essentially a very fleeting understanding of what Islam might be. However, as so it happened, I wasn't consistent with actually practicing Islam. It took me a few years to actually say the Shahada, and then I essentially went off track for a couple of years. I kind of forgot about it. I didn't want to know anything about it for quite a while, and basically what I believe happened in the second instance, where I actually came back to religion, was the fact that I had a spiritual practice about myself. In this second instance, I basically was involved in ritual meditation every single evening at the same time, regardless of how I was feeling, regardless of whether I was happy or sad or tired or energetic. I would discipline myself to actually sit down and have a ritual, have a routine, have some kind of consistency about myself. And this I would do for 20 minutes. I would essentially sit down and meditate, and this would be my spiritual practice. So what I believe happened in this instance is that basically seeing my consistency, seeing my my rigor, seeing my efforts and trying to attain spiritual enlightenment, basically God basically favored me, and basically saw that I had it within me to pray these 5 prayers every day as well. And basically I believe that this is what took me back into the religion. So there's that. And probably another thing as well, I was very interested in things like philosophy at the time. So actually thinking about good and bad, right and wrong, good and evil, essentially, actually having an interest in upholding some kind of moral order, some kind of right and wrong. I believe that having this about you actually allows your heart to be open and to be softened towards guidance as well. So I was listening to lectures, podcasts, watching YouTube, basically looking into all of these different kinds of guidance that weren't Islamic, because I wasn't really practicing Islam at the time, but they were essentially trying to create within me a sense of moral order. And this, I believe, is what drew me back into the religion. Basically helped me to soften my heart and basically show that I was the right kind of person to actually practice religion as well. So basically, if there's any conditions to receiving Islam as guidance, one, actually yearn for it, actually seek after something bigger than this life. Be in the right place. So if you can, be in a place that actually has religion there as well, and actually commit to any kind of religion. If you're in any kind of religion, I do believe that if you're honest, upright, then Allah will actually guide you to Islam. If you're seeking after the truth, and if you're sincere. I guess these are probably three really big things if you want to actually receive Islam as guidance. Then maybe be in the right place. Like me, I was in Dubai. Actually seek after something greater than this life, and actually have a religion in the first place, because how can you seek for anything greater than your own religion if you don't even practice as any religion, and if you don't even believe in God? I mean, this is the religion of God after all, so we need to actually believe in God to begin with. I believe that's probably what you need to receive guidance. So that's everything I wanted to share. If this has helped anyone, then good as, and otherwise stay tuned for more. I'll leave a comment if you want in the section, and thank you. Cheers.